Hello, my name is Dusty. I'm the official representative of the VIP Puppet Company, and today we're going to take you on an adventure. We're going to show you the step-by-step process of how to make a puppet just like me. Of course, everybody wants to make a puppet just like me because I'm so handsome and debonair. Just take a look at these features. What about this hair? Or these ears? And these hands? Well, folks, sit back, relax, and prepare to expand your creativity. Thank you.
Hello and welcome. I truly believe that you will enjoy the process of making your own puppets. Please find the reference sheet included with this video and follow along. You can find fabrics and foam, fun fur and threads at fabric stores and also at many department stores. One-inch polyfoam forms the puppet's head and body. Fleece is used for the skin. Fleece hides seams and mistakes well and gives the puppet a warm, lovable look. Robe velour works well too, but is less forgiving. My personal favorite is fleece. Polyester lining holds the foam body shape in and makes for a smooth entrance of the puppeteer's hand. The robe velour listed here is used to line the inside of the mouth. Hair can be made of fur, yarn, feather boas, old wigs, or whatever you have. Be creative. Polyfill is used for stuffing the arms, ears, and nose. Foam core poster board, 1/8 inch thick, is used for the movable mouth part. Ask a frame store for some of their scraps. They usually have lots of unused leftovers and will usually sell it or give it to you freely. Craft foam comes in many colors and is easy to use. Eyes stand out best black on white with eyelids that vary in color. Glues and tapes. I have used two types of glue on foam, barge contact cement and 3M spray adhesive. Barge contact is by far the best to work with. Check a leather shop or shoe repair. If they do not stock it for sale, they may sell you a small quantity of their own supply. Bring in a small container with you and ask if they will fill it for you. Barge contact cement thinner is also available for cleanup. 3M spray adhesive also works, but is harder to apply and will not hold over time if it is applied too thinly. A high-temperature glue gun and glue is needed to attach the fabric to the mouth and also to attach the arms, facial features, and hair. A small amount of packaging tape or duct tape is used to reinforce the poster board mouth hinge. A small liquid soap bottle works great for applying the contact cement to the foam. Make sure to label it appropriately and store it in a safe place away from children. Tools. You will need a sharp scissors for cutting the fabric, a permanent marker for transferring the pattern to the fabric. Permanent ink is used to prevent color from running through the fabric or seams, and red is less likely to show through the fabric than black would. A 5/8 inch paintbrush and a credit card are used to spread contact cement onto the mouthboard. An electric knife cuts foam very nicely, much better than using a scissors. If you don't have one on hand, borrow one from a friend. The foam will not dull the blade. Be very careful when you're cutting with an electric knife. Go slowly and make sure your fingers are nowhere near the blades as they cut. Parents, be sure to supervise children with this or complete the foam cutting yourself. Again, caution with the electric knife. You will need all your fingers to finish the puppet. Using the patterns. Cut out the puppet pattern pieces and transfer them to poster board or cereal box cardboard. You will find it much easier to transfer patterns to the foam and fabric with the heavier patterns. Copy all markings and notations onto the cardboard as well. Now cut out the cardboard pieces and you are ready to begin. Transfer the pattern to the foam as indicated on each pattern piece. 2 head pieces are made, flipping the pattern over for the mirror image second half of the head. The V indenture on top of the 2 head pieces can be drawn freehand. This will later be cut and glued to give the head a more round shape. One chin piece is made. Two body pieces are made, transferring from the body pattern. Now we are ready to cut out all the foam pieces, using either a scissor or an electric knife. For the best control and ease of cutting, cut the foam with the blade section nearest the handle of the electric knife. Keep the blade cutting at a right angle to the foam, nice square edge. Always cut away from yourself. Never cut pulling the blade toward you. Please be careful at all times. Making the hinged mouth part. Transfer the mouth pattern using a ballpoint pen. Make sure to mark the middle fold line as notated on the pattern piece. An easy way to mark the center fold line is to fold the pattern piece in half, return it to the oval, line it up with the markings, and draw the center line. Cutting the mouth part is one of the more difficult steps. Use a cutting board or a mat. Use a small pointed utility knife to cut along the oval pattern. Follow the pattern line slowly around the oval. Then cut around it again more deeply until you have freed the part. Now you are ready to cut the midline, but only halfway through. Do not cut the midline all the way through. Once cut, carefully fold the mouth part in half. Now you can bring in the reinforcements. Fold the mouth in half and place packaging or duct tape on the top. Fold side and bottom. Leave a 1/4 to 1/2 inch of exposed poster board on the ends. You will apply glue here later. The mouth should now open and close smoothly and quietly. Now for a little gluing fun. This is a picture of a simple gluing booth I made for my basement. It has a fairly strong fan which vents the glue vapors away and outside. The contact cement you will use gives off a strong and potentially harmful vapor, so it is important to either do your gluing outside or in a vented gluing booth. The first thing you'll need to glue is the colored mouth lining. Open the mouth part and apply a nice bead of the barge stuff. Now use a paintbrush or credit card to spread the glue across the entire surface. I like to spread it with an old credit card, working from the inside and moving to the edges. Once the glue is applied, lay the fabric on carefully and smooth with firm pressure. Finally, trim off the excess fabric. Now we are ready to apply glue to all the pieces we have, the two head pieces, the chin piece, the mouth part, and the body parts. To begin, we mark the lower flat edge of the head pieces where the mouth part will attach. Here, and applying glue forward and around the head to the rear. Apply the contact cement by squeezing a bead of glue down the middle of the foam edge. Then use the bottle tip to smear the glue out fully onto the outer edges. Be generous with the glue. There is no glue applied to the rear underside edge, only forward from where the mouth hinge line is. Once we have finished these parts, we can set them aside while we apply glue to the other parts.